The Ring Fanatics podcast, episode 167. I am Nick, your host. With me, as always, is my co-host, Joel.
Yeah.
As always, subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't subscribed to us yet. Follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, Facebook, anywhere else, including the audio streaming platforms, wherever you listen to the audio streaming podcast.
Fact, show some love, man. Nick be working hard on the socials, man. Go show some love.
Yeah. You go show some love. Give us 5-star reviews, anything you want.
Come on, man. Come on.
Anything.
We bring you the entertainment, just show some love back.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. But yeah, today's episode is about this Sunday's Forbidden Door pay-per-view happening in Long Island, New York, which we're both going to this Sunday. How excited are you about not just going to it, but seeing the actual wrestling of the pay-per-view with the card?
Oh, I'm so hyped. I don't think I've seen a lot of the New Japan guys, and if I have, it's been a while. Like I know Naito I've seen once, at like a Ring of Honor show in Hammerstein, but he was like in a tag match. So like I'm excited to see all these guys that like we don't usually get to see in the States.
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
I'm excited. This is the first time I'm seeing the New Japan guys, unless I'm missing something too. Because I've been to 3 AEW Dynamites before. I don't know if they appeared in on a Dynamite.
Probably some here and there. Probably for like I know like Arthur Ashe and stuff. Some of them would like
just pop up
randomly. I couldn't tell you exactly who because there's been a couple, and right now off the top of my head I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't be able to say the same thing. But yeah, it's a long card. There's a couple of 0-hour matches that were announced today, but we're not going to get through those. We're going to go straight to the main card, but we're going to see from 8 to the end. Let's get right into it. The first match of the night, not in order, just the matches that were announced, but they're not happening in order that we're doing this. But it's a trios match. It is Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Acclaimed taking on the Elite, the Young Bucks, and Kazuchika Okada. What are your thoughts on this storyline, this feud, and who do you have winning?
I really like this twist. I really like that they threw Tanahashi in there.
Yeah.
I think that was awesome, especially calling back to him and Okada's rivalry. I think it made sense to do this match. I actually thought they were going to wait to do the match with Billy Gunn, but it makes sense to definitely do this match here. It makes perfect sense. I love it. I think the EVPs are winning. I think the Elite is winning. I think they're going to take this one. Yeah. I don't know where they're going with this, with the Acclaim. I feel like they're going to end up having a tag match with them for the belts. I feel like the Acclaim might take it off of them.
They won a match, eliminator match, I think last week on Dynamite, where they're all basically all the number one contenders now. So they do have a title match down the line, but we just haven't heard when yet. But I think that kind of like the outcome of this match will probably determine whether or not the Acclaimed is going to win that tag title match whenever they announce it. Yeah. But it's pretty much 1-0. The Acclaimed beat the Young Bucks. I also feel like that's why they didn't include Billy Gunn. Maybe they'll have that trios match down the line.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you said, it made sense to add in Tanahashi in this because like it's New Japan. Let's not add Billy Gunn to continue the story a little bit longer. But I was not honestly at first. I did not expect this feud to happen between the EVPs and the Acclaimed.
Yeah, neither.
They just came out to help, and then all of a sudden they're feuding. So it's pretty awesome. Each week the EVPs and Okada are, getting better with their characters. They're making everyone hate them, doing a lot of stuff to get under everyone's skin. But I got the Elite too. I think they're not going to obviously have Tanahashi take the pin.
No, yeah, I don't definitely not.
Definitely not. But I want to see where this story goes after this. It's like, it's definitely not going to end now, obviously, because like I said, they still have the tag team title opportunity. But
yeah,
I want to see where eventually it's going to go. Are they going to face at Wembley for the tag titles? Are they going to?
Yeah, is it going to happen before? What's the plan for that? Because I'm really interested with this storyline. Because I feel like the Acclaimed is somebody that they didn't really get a lot. Like TV time was taken away from them right after they lost their belts. It was just like they would show up here and there I'm happy now they're on TV again, and they're in a big storyline with the top people in the company. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
doing their thing, and I think they're getting. I think they're gonna get that big moment against the Bucks. I think it would be cool in Wembley, but I don't know if
Yeah.
you're gonna hold off until Wembley
I mean, what? It's like,
because there's nothing in between.
yeah, it's like 2 months span in between. I think the end of
Yeah,
August.
there's just gonna. This is the time where we have all these special dynamites,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
special theme ones, usually in the summer.
They're
So
doing one
maybe
next
at
week,
one of those,
probably. I
maybe,
mean,
but
they
I don't
have one
know. But
next week,
yeah,
so they may
though for
be
the
like,
beach theme,
let's,
yeah,
yeah, the Bash of the Beach, I think it's called. But they may have it there. They may end up, you know, announcing it like randomly on a show. Be like, yeah, they're doing it this Wednesday. It's like, oh shit, this soon.
yeah,
But again, I don't think they would rush that right now. I think this storyline, resurface that, concept like, yeah, they claim beat the Young Bucks not long ago, and
yeah.
they have a tag team title opportunity, so yeah, they'll be facing them this upcoming day.
Wembley would
Um,
be cool though.
yeah, I mean, they
But I
won the
feel,
6-man tag titles last year, so it'd be cool if they're like 2-0 at Wembley for
yeah,
titles. So
damn, that would be dope.
yeah, unless they do
Yeah, I
something
say
to where like,
wait till Wembley. Wait till
yeah,
Wembley. Maybe add another tag team into it. Why not? You could kind of stretch it out even more, and then you got an exciting 3-way tag match at Wembley.
I could definitely. Oh yeah, that is true. They can definitely have like Billy Gunn and Okada go at each other for a bit.
That would be
Um,
dope.
maybe for the Continental Championship. Okada hasn't defended his belt in quite some time,
Yeah,
so
I'm interested what they're doing with that belt because I know
yeah,
Wembley's got to be something crazy with that belt. So I feel like
hmm
this would be the time, maybe after this pay per view, to start building towards that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just don't know. Unless this is like the seed. They're like, yo, we giving you Tanahashi Okada at Wembley. That'd be insane.
Ooh, maybe who knows? I mean,
That'd
this
be
definitely.
insane.
I kind of find it weird how like I get it. It's Forbidden Door. They probably had to like, add in Tanahashi in this to make it that like cross promotion type thing. But
Yeah.
like, I kind of find it weird how Billy Gunn was just left off this match. Maybe he didn't want to. It was like, yeah, let me step out of this match right now.
Yeah. Unless
Or
maybe
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 he's
he's
doing something.
hurt.
Yeah,
Maybe he's hurt. Or
yeah,
maybe they're just like, yo, this makes more sense. Because we're
yeah.
definitely gonna get the match with Billy Gunn down the line, the 3-on-3 with Billy Gunn.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's happening
Yeah,
eventually.
but I think this just made more sense to do it here with Tanahashi because of the whole theme of the pay per view. And I was like, he's a
Yeah,
president, cool. And then like I liked the little promo that Billy Gunn cut, and he was like, I know people higher up too. I know presidents, and then showed the
yeah,
video of Tanahashi. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I wonder why though they took him out of this match, but like I said, I guess because of the theming of the pay per view.
yeah. They were like, might as well enter him in this picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we shall see what's happening. But I got the elite winning too.
You know
Um,
what? I'm changing mine.
oh, you're
I
changing
got
this.
Tanahashi in the Acclaim because I think the Acclaim getting another win over the Bucks, kind of makes them a threat to them, and they don't come
Yeah,
in as like that young tag team that's coming up. They already got 2 wins over the Bucks. You know what I mean? Like they're not afraid of the Bucks.
yeah.
I think that would add more to the story. So I'm gonna give it now to the Acclaim and
Then
Tanahashi.
I would love to get this big win for the acclaimed
Yeah, that'll be sick.
again. But
What?
then like I think that'll I don't want to say too obvious of a story, but it'll probably be like, oh, if they got 2 wins in a row, does that mean like are they gonna lose the next time they have the tag team title opportunity? Or is it like, or they can play the story of like, yeah, the acclaim beat the Young Bucks twice already, you know, can they beat them a third time?
Yeah.
Um, something like that. I don't know, but I would say make it even, so that way when they do enter that tag team title match, it'll be like, okay, let's see who will win this time. Um,
Yeah,
but we shall see.
I feel you on that. I think that makes sense. But I also feel like I think if the claim because you have like let's say hypothetically this is happening at Wembley.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have the whole summer to actually have their tag matches. You know what I mean? Like you could
yeah.
have the Bucks come back and beat them twice.
Okay, yeah,
And then the claim or maybe they win 3 in a row. the Bucks. Acclaim
Okay.
gets pushed to the side for maybe like 2 weeks. They come back with an eliminator match because they were the number one contenders.
Yeah.
Win it,
Yeah.
and then you're kind of tied up so that at Wembley you could do like a ladder match or something.
Ooh,
Like
that'd be
something like
insane.
a
Yeah,
special, some type of special match. I thought I just go straight to ladder match, but I feel like that's something that's like
that could happen.
you don't
That can
say
happen.
like it's the best of 7, but low key that's what it is.
Well, it's like they they deserved a third opportunity at them or second
Yeah,
opportunity for the tag titles.
yeah,
It's not really a best out of 3. It's just a rematch.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, because it wasn't fair. But maybe Christopher Daniels is the interim EVP for I don't know how long, but maybe they could just do that to be like, yeah, to be giving them an opportunity because he also
Yeah.
has stakes in what they say and what the decisions are
No, yeah,
for the
definitely.
story. So who knows? Who knows? I do have the elite though to make it more interesting and the story to continue for this
Got
because
you.
it's actually getting a lot better by the week.
Yeah, definitely. I still got Tanahashi and the Claim because we need the favorites going into the match against the
Yeah,
Bucks.
yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they won it, if the acclaimed won it, but I don't know. I kind of feel like just continue the story a little bit. That
Yeah.
the elite win it.
Nah, that
So I
makes
got the
sense.
elite. That makes more sense to me. I don't know. But yeah, next match on the card, we have the first round matchup for the Owen Hart Cup in the men's side. Yeah, Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi. I don't know if I said his name right. Um,
Well,
Probably said it wrong.
you're good because I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, yeah. If I said it wrong, I
I
apologize.
give
But
it to you.
yeah,
I give it to you for
yeah,
even trying.
yeah.
I was just
But
gonna say Shingo.
Shingo. Let's say Shingo. First round matchup in the Owen Hart Cup. I'm gonna say Danielson. This
I
is
don't know.
you don't know.
I don't know. I
Why do you
feel
say
like
that?
I think they're gonna get a couple New Japan guys into this tournament.
Oh no, this is the tournament. This is the beginning of
No,
it.
yeah,
This
but
is-
like to get deeper. I just
deeper.
don't
Okay.
know if this is one of the guys that you put over with Brian because he's
I mean,
awesome in the ring. Shingo's dope.
yeah, I've heard a lot about him. I don't know much about him, but I heard a lot of good things. Like this is
No,
like a dream
yeah,
match.
he's sick. He's sick in Japan. But I'm very interested with this match because I don't know, to be honest. I feel like the
I
easy pick is Brian.
I personally want Bryan because I kind of want to see him go on to Wembley and face for that title at Wembley.
True.
Because you got to remember the winner of the tournament gets the title opportunity, and logically, this is the only superstar in this tournament besides the wild card that can face Swerve or somebody at Wembley.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know, man. I'll give it to Brian.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if
give
there
it
were
to Brian because
anybody
it
else,
makes more sense.
yeah.
But I
If
feel like Brian's gonna get screwed out of this tournament somehow.
we think so,
Yeah.
really,
I think
wow.
there's someone that wants to fight him at Wembley that
Maybe.
wasn't able to last year.
Who? Zack Sabre Jr.
Nah, I think you got Nigel back. You got Nigel up in there.
Oh,
He did say he was trying to come back last year for Wembley, but then Brian got hurt.
yes, I remember that. I
So
forgot about that.
I mean, come on, man, make that happen.
Ooh.
We don't got much time. We don't know how long we got Brian wrestling full time for,
Yeah, that is true. That is
and
true.
Nigel also like, who knows? So come on. I think that would be cool. Maybe that's how you get the match. Him screwing Brian out of the tournament.
That would get major heat out of the entire arena that night
Yeah.
if that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I am ready. I am ready for the heat.
I don't know
For
if it
that
happens
backlash.
here or maybe like the semifinals or
yeah.
something.
True.
But I think
Yeah.
down the line it should happen.
Okay.
Like maybe he challenges Brian and Brian's like, I got no time for you. Like I'm in this tournament. I'm
Yeah.
gonna win this. I'm gonna go for the title. The only way he
Yeah.
could get the match is by screwing Brian over.
Ooh, that'd be insane.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
think that'd
insane.
be cool. But I'm gonna go with
Damn.
Brian for this one. I'm gonna say
If
he
it
gets
were-
the first one.
Yeah, me too. I think Brian's winning this. I mean, if it
Yeah.
was Shingo versus somebody else in the tournament, I would have been like, yeah, give it to Shingo.
Yeah.
But-
But Brian is just I am very excited for this match though.
Me too. I'm looking. I mean, again, I've heard a
Somebody's
lot of good
head is
things
gonna
about
be
Shingo.
taken off.
Oh yeah,
So his head is gonna take it off. I'm
this is a
excited.
sleeper
But
match.
yeah, most definitely. A lot
Yeah,
of people were like pushing this match to the side, and I think this is gonna be one of the ones that are gonna have you like on your feet.
yeah. And
I
I
mean,
believe
Brian
they had
always
a
does.
true. Yeah, that is true. I believe they had a match in Ring of Honor, right? I saw a video on that, like from before WWE.
I believe so. I'm not too positive on that.
Because I remember there was something that was saw on social media where it was like they had history together or some sort. So I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it would make sense. I don't know why they haven't put that like into the build and stuff, but that would be
Yeah,
cool for like a little promo package before the match.
they did go face to face last night after this six
Yeah,
man tag, so that was kind of something.
yeah.
To build up
That
to it.
even that face off got me excited. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I'm a little
you
more hyped for this. I was already hyped, but this got me even more hyped watching
you
that
know what I
stare
was
down.
you know what match I was kind of expecting to happen on the main card. It's kind of happening on the 0 hour.
Which one?
Um, Statlander and Willow. They're competing in a tag team match
Yeah,
against two Stardom people in the 0 hour. Um, that would have made sense to happen. Not saying I didn't want this first round to happen on this card, but that match should have happened on the main card, the first
yeah.
round.
I think it was that they had too many. They were like,
Yeah,
because that
yeah,
match does deserve to be on the card.
it
But I
makes
get it
sense.
because you already have like the two women matches, and they're both for
Yeah,
belts. But
yeah,
I don't. You do make a good point though, because that should be on the card. But like I said, I guess it was just too big of a card that was like,
probably. Yeah, the best
yeah,
we could do is give you 0 hour and tag match, probably.
yeah, and then hopefully that one-on-one match is on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean it's they're both from Long Island, so that would have made even more sense to do it.
Yeah, but
They're both Long Islanders.
but again, I guess the theme of the pay-per-view, but we at least get the face-off with them. At least we get to see them in the ring
Hmm.
with each other
Yeah,
and get a little taste before we get that big
yeah,
one-on-one match.
and I do think that's going to be a one-on-one match on the pay-per-view too. Um,
Yeah.
the down the line.
I don't know if
Uh,
I don't think Wembley,
I was
but
gonna say
maybe
Wembley.
All Out.
I was gonna say Wembley. What I was thinking was like, I don't think I would want one of them to win the tournament, but that's one. They're not one of my picks. But
Okay.
I would have said like maybe Willow gets to the finals, get distracted by Chris Statlander. Whoever faces against wins, beats Willow. That sets up Statlander and Willow at the rematch at All In, but there's stakes to it.
Okay.
Technically, Willow didn't get her rematch for the TBS championship yet, so they could do is like winner of that match at All In faces Mercedes at All Out for the TBS championship.
Ooh. Okay.
So it's 2 weeks later.
I kind of mess with
Um,
that. Yeah. Thank goodness they're doing 2 weeks. A 2 week gap.
yeah, I didn't like it last year back to back. It
Yeah.
was like
And it
it was
works out
weird.
because
Yeah, 2 weeks of
Berlin is in
Dynamite.
the middle of that, so it's like you're
Yeah,
not watching it. It's not all like on top of each other. It's actually spaced
exactly,
out. Ooh,
exactly.
but I
And
do like the idea of the number
you
one
have
contender match.
you have more weeks of like build up too. You have more shows now.
Yeah.
Collision, Rampage, and Dynamite. So we technically have 6 shows to
Yeah,
build up.
definitely. That last year, what they had two,
I think no, I think they had
because it was
a
just the
Collision.
next week. It was like
Oh yeah, yeah.
all
They
it
had yeah,
happened. You had
yeah,
Dynamite, Collision, Rampage, but like
yeah. It's
nothing
like
really advances on Rampage. Like
exactly.
it just continues. Nothing really like new happens. It's just like another attack or another promo. So they only had two shows to build up a whole new pay per view that wasn't
Yeah,
even hyped up before that. So it was like it was tough for them last year. So at least now they
yeah.
have the gap. Hopefully they have a plan. But yeah, I got Brian, man. I got
Yeah,
Brian
me
for this
too.
one.
I got Brian as well, but in this, I could definitely see him being in the finals of this match,
Yeah.
as well, of this tournament, final of the tournament. But yeah, I
Is
got
this the
Daniel
only
Bryan.
match from the Owen Hart tournament on this card?
The 0 hour has Mariah May and Saraya,
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, for the woman, I
but
got you.
yeah, for the women's side.
Yo,
But for the
real quick, I was gonna say before we get off of the Owen Hart topic, the video that they put out with Jeff Jarrett,
hmm
that shit was amazing.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out that like I know he's not gonna win, but
yeah,
wow, what a video package! And
I
like,
know. 'Cause at first when
shout out Jarrett, man. Double
at first when
J.
I saw his name in the bracket, I was like, why him? I don't understand. Like I know like they had
Yeah,
history, but I'm like I don't get it still. But then
no, because
that video
I
package
thought this,
happened.
I thought the same thing. I was like, out
Yeah,
of all people, that could be in this bracket. Why is he there? And then they
Yeah.
dropped it, and I was like, there we go. I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah. I feel like the women's is less predictable to win the bracket. Like the women's is
Yeah,
stacked with
that one's wide open.
yeah, and it's stacked with a lot of their top female wrestlers, and it's amazing. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see where that goes, and who wins that because it's you could make different cases for anybody in that tournament to be
No,
like
yeah,
this one should win,
definitely.
this person should win. With the men's, it's like I could really name you like two, maybe
There's
three.
always like, I mean, like
Yeah,
everybody is really wide open, but there's always like two or three that like rise above the rest, and you're like, yeah, it's got to be one of them.
yeah. Like Danielson, like I said, I feel like he's 1,000% making the finals, and
Yeah,
on his side.
but I mean, but also they played us with the what tournament was that? The Continental one with Kingston.
True,
I thought
true.
Kingston was
Yeah,
out. I was like,
yeah,
he's
me too.
not, and then ended up winning it.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But I don't know. They could throw a curveball at us, but I don't think so. I don't think so with the Met. I think it's like,
As of right now, it is going as I thought it was, but
yeah,
we shall see down the line, like who wins and stuff like that. But the women's
yeah.
is like I don't know. There's just so many cases you can make with who should win it, but I don't know. That one's for me is like up in the air. I don't know who
Nah,
should
yeah,
win that.
that's actually dope. That's like the women are wide open. That's like,
Yeah, that's dope.
and like you
That's
say, you can make a case for anyone,
exactly,
and it's not
exactly,
like why is she in this? It's
exactly.
actually like, oh,
Maybe Soraya, but like
but
the
even then,
filler.
it's
So
like, why
she's
not?
been
You know what
killing
I
it
mean?
though. So yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So
It's
yeah,
wide open
those
now.
tournaments are awesome though. Like, I'm excited for this. The
Yeah,
tournaments have been great
definitely.
recently. But yeah, I got Danielson in this match.
Yeah, same.
Next match, we got a six-man ladder match for the vacant TNT Championship. We got Konosuke Takeshita, the Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, Jack Perry, and the sixth participant will be announced on Rampage, from what I saw, between El Phantasmo and AR Fox. And I don't know if you saw the spoiler alert. Do you want me to spoil it? I don't.
Yeah, you can say it. I
So, spoiler
mean,
warning.
yeah. Wait, was it on Rampage or Collision?
Rampage Friday. Rampage, yeah, Rampage.
Okay,
Um,
yeah. You good?
So, spoiler alert, it is El Phantasmo, the winner of that match. So he will be in the ladder match. I was kind of hoping that they will add a New Japan star in there because I was like, yeah, technically you have Leo Rush, I guess, but
Yeah,
he's here and there in New
yeah.
Japan. And El
He's on
Phantasmo
both,
was,
kind of.
yeah, El Phantasmo was like more of the New Japan guy, and I'm glad they entered him in this match.
No, yeah,
But yeah,
definitely.
who do you think should win the TNT Championship?
Man,
So many people in this that you can choose from. All of them
like
deserve
I
it.
feel like the easy choice is Perry.
That's my pick.
I think we're giving it to Takeshita.
It's also a good choice, though.
I think we're giving it. I don't think they're gonna give it. I want them to give it to Takeshita because I think that would be because I feel like in the end Perry's gonna get the belt anyway. So you
Like
give
down
it
the
to him
line.
at the end of the summer. Yeah, you give him
Okay.
either at Wembley or All Out, but he gets that win over Takeshita. But Takeshita defends the belt every week on Dynamite. Every other, you know what I mean? Like he's actually like a
Yeah.
fighting champion, but we get down the road him and Jack Perry.
I want Jack Perry because I think it would be cool to see the elite all have championships and they
Yeah.
run AEW through everybody. Like maybe you'll see Billy Gunn versus Jack Perry for the TNT Championship down the line.
True.
Maybe the Acclaim, both members get the title opportunity down the line as well. But Takeshita would be cool because like not just because he deserves it, but like I think the Don Callis family needs some type of like push to be like we should be looked at more seriously.
Yeah.
They had a lot of like I mentioned this a while back. They've had a lot of like downfalls lately. You had Will Ospreay, who's pretty much not in the group anymore. You had
Yeah.
Hobbs, who's injured. Sammy left the group. You pretty much have Takeshita, Trent, Fletcher, who I don't think really belongs in that group.
Why
You
not?
know, I mean, I feel mainly because I want to see United Empire reunite. So I think they
Yeah.
should all leave and then reunite again. But I don't know. I kind of feel like they need some type of like rise that will rise them up more in the
Yeah.
rankings and stuff.
That's why I'm saying Takeshita.
But I feel like this. I also feel like they're adding Jack Perry just to have him win. You know, I think it'd
Yeah.
be cool to see
Well,
the
I feel
elite with all
like
belts.
no, yeah, that would be dope. I just feel like they didn't even make it convincing for this ladder match. That's why I feel like Jack Perry is too predictable. That's why I feel like they're gonna. I feel like a curveball wouldn't be Mark Briscoe, not Dante, not Leo. I feel like
Yeah,
Takeshita because it makes the most sense, and you could do more with him. Like if you give it to anybody else,
yeah,
cool, but like this guy is like a final boss kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like him getting the belt, it's actually a threat of like, will he ever lose it? And then you could
yeah,
do that with him, and you could have Don Callis come. He'll never lose his belt. And
yeah.
then down the line, Jack Perry. But then
Oof.
I also don't see how that happens because they're gonna be both major major heels.
Exactly. Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
I don't even know. But I really want Takeshita. My heart says Takeshita. My brain says Jack Perry.
I want Jack Perry. I think. I mean, you have the story of like the elite trying to not have him qualify, just
Yeah.
automatically. It was the story was like, oh, we should just give him the belt, but now
Yeah.
he has to work his way to becoming the champion by actually winning. And I think maybe that was kind of like the curveball. It was like, oh, they could have just given
Yeah.
it to him, but
True.
they're not. So now he has to compete and climb a ladder and grab it down. Maybe people are probably not expecting him to win it because he had to qualify for this match.
True. Yeah.
So I wouldn't be mad if like maybe there'll be an instant during the match where someone else was like this close of grabbing it down, but then Jack Perry probably climbs up and grabs it before, or the elite help
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean?
True.
Because we
Very
don't know the
true.
match order. We don't know the match orders. Maybe like after their match or before their match, they'll just like help. You know, all three of them come out, help and tag the others in this match. Then
Yeah.
after the 6-man tag that the elite are in, they all just in the ring with the championships in their hands.
True.
Like that type
Yeah.
of
That
moment.
would be a dope moment.
So
So
yeah,
you think it's gonna be Dante? Right when you
no,
were saying
no.
that section, I was like, it's Dante. Dante's gonna be this close,
Oh,
and then
oh yeah,
Jack,
that
because
no,
he's the
to be
biggest
the
baby face in this match.
yeah,
Because I
you'll
feel
get
like
that
he'll get
whole.
the most. Also, why we keep putting him in ladder matches? Can we stop?
Well, yeah, because of the one to 2 years ago where he broke his foot. Oh god damn, that
Yes.
was. But also in terms of the babyface one, you can also see the same thing with Mark Briscoe. People love Mark Briscoe. Everyone loves him.
Yeah,
I
but
can't name you a Mark Briscoe hater. You know what I
no,
mean?
that is very true. But I feel like Dante would have a more like the fans would turn more on Perry for Dante.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like Mark Briscoe, he's a ROH champion. You know what I mean? He already has gold. This is
yeah,
just an add-on. But I feel like a Dante, especially if he's hot in the match and the place is going crazy for him, and he's
yeah,
going and he goes to reach up, and they do kind of like the Zack Ryder at WrestleMania 32,
yeah.
kind of just and then just take the belt off. I think that would be kind of dope.
Ooh, the elite do it though,
Damn,
not Jack Perry. You gotta have the elite do it.
you have
So that
Okada do
way,
it.
yeah,
Okada
yeah,
climb up and just push him off, and then jump back down, and Jack Perry climbs up.
yeah. Oh, that would be insane heel heat.
Damn. Nah, now I want them to throw me a curveball and let Leo win.
Imagine.
Just throw
That
me that
would be
curveball.
no disrespect to Leo Rush, but like that's like he just came back to AEW. Like it's too soon to give him a title right away. Um,
It's never too soon. Have you
I
heard of
don't
a
know.
man called Okada? It's never
True.
too
Yeah.
soon. It's never too
Yeah.
soon, Nick.
I don't know. There's so many key factors they could do in this match. Again,
Also,
I do
time out.
agree.
Remember when he signed to AEW and then retired?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
I remember that. It was
I
like
remember that the other day and it made me laugh. I was like, oh shit, look at him
he
back.
did retire, then he came back after a couple
Yeah,
months. I was like, I think he just wanted a break from wrestling.
probably. Or
Yeah.
was going through some shit. Shout out Leo, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Perry.
It's gotta be
Damn.
Perry. It's
Come on,
gotta be Jack Perry.
Takeshita. Come on. I'm gonna be up in there.
I
I'm gonna die in the hill of Takeshita in Long Island. Are you kidding
I
me?
could definitely see Takeshita winning it down the line too. Like I could
Yeah.
definitely see like Jack Perry giving him a title opportunity, maybe like at All Out or at Wrestle Dream to be like, yo, you deserved it. I'll give you a chance, and then like low key, the swerve is that he wins it.
Man, you want to hear a big fantasy book that I thought about?
Go ahead.
Okada comes to help Perry and attacks Takeshita. We get Takeshita Okada at Wembley. If you give
Oh,
me that match would feed families.
oh man.
You know,
Oh
like
shit.
if you don't
Yeah.
give him this belt, that would be dope. Like set up something for him. I feel like that would be a banger. Him
Oh
and
man.
Okada.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Oh man, I actually
Yo,
want that now. I actually want that
yo,
now.
because that's a match you never knew you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think about that just
If you
now. Like
don't like
shit.
that, that would make me so happy. Like if Takesha didn't win Sunday, but it led to pl- like seeds being planted for him versus
Yeah.
Okada, I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy.
They should get like a stare down in the ring. Like you
Yeah.
know that's
Oh
happening.
man. Or even like a stare down from like the stage to the ring, like when Jack Perry's celebrating and stuff, and you just see like him and the Bucks are going crazy, and Okada's just looking at Takesha, and they're both
Yeah.
locked in. That'd be fire.
Like they all go to the back, but then Okada just stays out there
Just
staring at
stands there,
Takeshita.
just
Yeah.
stares at him with his chin
Yeah.
up, holding his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that, Tony.
Gives him the mic and just calls him a bitch right there. It's like, bitch. Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, that match would be
Uh,
insane.
yeah, it would be. Shout out Okada too. Okada has been very, very good at this role that he's been given.
Man, shout out
Um,
Okada, man.
it's so hilarious and great.
Oh
Um,
yeah, he's killing it right now. I never
yeah,
thought that character was gonna work for him.
me too. I didn't think about it. I was like, and then every time the weeks went
As it
by, I was
happens,
like,
yeah, it's like, yo, this
yeah,
guy's actually funny.
yeah, because you've seen him for so long as a serious guy.
Yeah, and
Never
like the
really seen
biggest
him.
baby face, and you're like, yeah, Okada, that is Okada, that is New
Yeah,
Japan, and
and
now
he
he
just
is the elite.
yeah, and he's just being himself, being so funny and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So it's glad that he's getting this opportunity to be a different side of Okada that we've
definitely.
never seen. So yeah, but I got Jack Perry winning this.
I'm a die on the hill. I got Takeshita.
Okay, I also wouldn't be mad at that. I also wouldn't be mad at that. But I feel
Yeah, I'm
like
not mad
my
at Perry winning. I
yeah,
would just really like to see Takeshita with a belt.
yeah, chill, chill. But yeah, I got Perry winning this match. Next match on the card, we have a one-on-one singles match. We got MJF versus Hachicero. Um, it's got to be MJF, right? I mean,
Oh hell yeah,
yeah,
hell
the
yeah!
Long Island kid. There's no way
Come
this.
on, this is like his. You know how like in boxing or like in UFC when they give them like an exhibition fight that you know like they're gonna win.
Yeah,
It's like just a match to get the rust off. This is it. This is the match
yeah,
to get the rust off. But I'm excited about it because they've been building it heavy, and I really like it.
yeah. It's true. I mean, I've never seen MJF go up against Luchador before, so it's pretty interesting to see
Yeah,
that kind of matchup for him. I could definitely see this match being the opener. Like last year, I believe him and Tanahashi had the opening match last year.
I think that would be
Um,
smart to have them open it.
yeah, people will start cheering from the start. That's the great match, just to hype up the crowd and
Yeah.
be like, "Just do it now and get it over with," type of
No,
thing.
yeah, definitely.
I'm loving what the story that they're doing with Daniel Garcia and Osprey right now as well.
Yo, that
Yeah,
storyline, man. And then we got the match at Wembley announced.
it seems like they're gonna do
It
that at Wembley.
seems,
Yeah,
even though he's like,
yeah,
we'll talk about it, focus on this. This,
yeah.
I think we're ending up with a multi-man match for the.
Triple threat.
I don't know. I
Or
think you could
more.
also add one more person into that.
Who?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I just don't know what's gonna go on with Swerve after this.
He's gonna face the winner of the men's Owen Hart Cup.
Yeah,
That's the
but
match.
that's the cup doesn't end for a couple weeks. He's still gonna have a storyline after this. It's
Oh,
just who
yeah,
is he gonna go against? Because we'll talk about it later. But Swerve is on. He's
yeah.
main eventing, of course, with the belt. But I think MJF that's down the line with them.
Oh, of course. I
Like
mean,
I think we're
as of
getting
right,
MJF and Osprey, but I think we get MJF and Swerve first. Because if you remember when MJF was trying to find out who the devil was, one of the people that he last talked to was Swerve.
yeah, yeah,
They planted the seeds then.
they
So I
did.
think we get that match before we get him and Osprey.
I believe at Wembley we'll get the triple threat, MJF, Osprey, Garcia for the
Yeah.
international championship. I don't know who would win that. You can go either way within the three. I would prefer Osprey or MJF, but
I
like,
mean, it's gonna be in the UK. You gotta like,
yeah, you gotta. That's the thing. You gotta give
cause
the Osprey,
because
but
you gotta
MJF.
give it. you gotta give it to Ospreay because you can't let Garcia get heat. He's too hot right now.
Yeah.
But also MJF is a tweener.
So you can go away
But
with that.
I don't know, man. That's a
That's
weird
a tough call.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they somehow like take Daniel Garcia out of the picture, like have someone injure him, so he's
Damn.
out for a little bit, and maybe he gets that international title match at All Out, because he never
Maybe.
got his opportunity. That you got to remember, Garcia's getting his opportunity next week on Dynamite. What if something happens there? What if that's the match where like MJF comes out, he
Oh yeah,
attacks
that's
Garcia.
something's definitely happening.
Yeah, he attacks Garcia. That's where he gets like injured, so that way he's out for a little bit, at least till after, All In. The reaction
Yeah.
he'll get from the crowd then when he comes back is like, oh shit, he's back. People will cheer for Garcia. You know that MJF is on his target.
Hell
He
yeah.
may win the international championship.
Cool.
I don't know. We don't know. That's the thing. I feel like right now, yeah, MJF is a tweener, but
Yeah.
I think at some point he's gonna get that major heel heat back. But also,
Maybe.
what's confusing as well, he's got to finish the Adam Cole story as well. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
Cole's
know,
he's not cleared yet though.
but he probably will at some point, and they're gonna have
Yeah,
to
down
switch
the
him back
road.
to. They got to switch him back to the babyface because you can't have two
Yeah.
heels going at it.
But I
Like
think
that.
that's why they're gonna keep him as a bit as
Tweener?
like a tweener, yeah. So
Yeah,
that they don't have to do like a full turn.
yeah,
It could
but I
be
don't know.
like
Gotta
like,
see though. Like you
yeah.
gotta because we don't know what's gonna happen next week. We don't know what's gonna happen to All In or Sunday. Forbidden Door. There's so many things that can happen. It's like impossible. Like I don't want to say impossible, but it's like you don't know what's gonna happen.
You know,
I
yeah,
guess it's
you
a
don't
good
know.
thing.
That
I guess it's a good
it's a
thing to
very
happen.
good thing.
Yeah,
I feel like that it's always a good thing in wrestling when it's unpredictable. When there's so
yeah,
many things that could happen, that's like
exactly.
this is dope.
Yeah, and this could be a swerve. Not literally start trickling, but it could be a swerve that can happen where like maybe Ospreay turns heel before MGF does.
Don't forget he's with Callis.
I
He's
mean,
never
you
really
guys
fully
really,
said that he's
yeah,
not with him.
true, yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
still watch him.
yeah.
I
I mean,
just
I don't
don't
know.
think WWE. I just don't think AEW would do that because he's such a
Not right
hot
now.
baby face. He's such a hot
Yeah,
baby face. Yeah, I think right now
yeah,
you let him have this run because Osprey as a heel money, but
yeah,
right now he's too hot as a baby face. It
yeah.
would be crazy if that was a swerve
Oh, that would be yeah.
that he turns
Unless
heel.
unless they do actually have MJF. Oh, but he's not in the tournament though.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to turn heel because he's then in the storyline with Garcia and MJF, two of
Yeah,
the most like loved guys in the
yeah,
company right now. I
yeah.
don't
That is
know,
true.
but yeah, I got for this one I got MJF though because I think this is just to get him back into the ring, get his rust off, and have a great match. And like I agree with you, I think they should open the card.
Yeah, because this will be
You
again.
got
You
the
need
crowd
like
hot with the Long
exactly.
Island kid. That makes the most
Yeah,
sense.
true. This might be a really great match. Who knows? Like
I think so. I think it's gonna be good.
I've seen like only from Hechicero. Like I've only
Here
seen
and
what he
there, like
met.
clips.
Yeah, just mainly the matches he's had on AEW,
Okay.
and that's so he's good. Yeah, I know he's up there in age, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because he's still
Um,
moving around crazy. I think
yeah,
with the way he's been wrestling and the IQ that MJF has, I think this is gonna be actually a great match.
yeah, probably. So this is a great match to start off and get
Yeah,
the crowd going.
get the crowd hot. Yeah, especially that it's
Yeah,
not for a title, it's not really for nothing. Open up
yeah,
with MJF.
exactly, exactly. There's not really a bathroom break match on this card for what
No,
I.
yeah, this card is fucking a heavy hitter.
Yeah,
This is a
this
heavy hitter
is.
card.
I don't
You
know
gotta
which
pick and
match like.
choose. You gotta pick
Yeah,
and choose what's gonna be your bathroom break. It's
exactly.
all
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That is true. We gotta figure that out because I gotta go at some point. Fucking.
Yeah, it's like,
Uh,
and then we don't even know the lineup of the matches, so it's not even like, yo, I'll go
yeah.
after this match.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cause you gotta get
Yeah.
up, and then the music's kind of hey, you're like, hold up, I need to see this match.
Yeah. But once the
Takeshi's
music
coming
hits,
out.
it's like, yeah. Once the music hits, it's like, yeah, it's time to go out
Alright,
and go.
cool. Now
Yeah.
once you hear the music, it's kind of like I remember when we were, damn, I forgot what show it was, but after the show they were taping ROH, and I was like, damn, they're doing a lot of like ROH matches, and they
Yeah,
kept doing them, and I was like, I think this is the last one. Kept doing them, and then they finally came up, and I was like, yo, the 10th match. And I was like, yo, this is for the Ring of Honor women's title. I said, yo, this is, no, we out of here. That's crazy.
yeah,
10
yeah,
matches and then a title match? That's crazy, homie.
yeah, yeah. That's
And then
insane.
they didn't even tell you the card. It was just like, we're recording Ring of Honor. So it was like, Sabata came out. Garcia was on the card. So it was like, you couldn't even like pick and choose when to leave because it was like, damn, people just keep coming out.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. So it's possible to choose that on this card
Yeah.
because there's a lot of great stories that can be told in all these matches as well, and we'll
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about them soon. But yeah, I think it'll be smart enough for Tony Khan to have this be the opening match. Again, we need a match to get the crowd going. I'm
Yeah.
sure this will be a great match that people aren't expecting to have a great match. I know the story isn't 100% all there. We're just
A lot of
thrown
people are just
together.
overseeing it. Yeah. They're not
Yeah,
even
it's
taking a look at it.
like you said, it's more of a exhibition match. It's not really anything that's leading after this. I know most of the matches on this card are like that too, where it's like, where is this gonna go? But I'm sure this is just gonna maybe someone will come out afterwards. Maybe Osprey, maybe Garcia. Those
Yeah.
two guys. And Garcia's not on the card, so maybe he'll have to do something with his match. Maybe he'll be
Very
on
true.
commentary. We don't know, but I think like you said, like you just said, people are gonna overlook this match, and there's got to be something that's happening regarding this to make people want to care more about MGF and his story afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, like we've been talking about, I think this is just more of to get him back into the ring. And it's like, all right, just get you a match. Let's get you a New
Yeah,
Japan guy. Let's try this out. You know what I mean? Like this is actually
yeah,
him getting back into it because we've only seen
yeah,
promos from him. We saw the attack
yeah,
on Cole, but like it was one move.
exactly.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So,
yeah, that is
but
true.
yeah, after
That is
this, I think this is where his stories are gonna start popping off because they've already started, especially now
yeah,
with the whole Garcia and Osprey thing.
exactly. Yeah. So this is just now we know where this match stands. Like
Yeah.
just a filler match for him.
It's a AEW match, a match just to have a match, which
Yeah,
I'm fine with. I'm fine with.
me too. Yeah, I'm just fine with that. It's cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, I got MGF.
same.
Next match on the card: Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. Another great matchup that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Um, great. I know this is going to be a great technical match.
Who you
You
have?
know, God, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know, right?
I
Okay.
generally don't know because it can go either way for me. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if Orange Cassidy wins it. I wouldn't be mad if Zack Sabre Jr. wins it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I think it'll mean more if Zack Sabre Jr. won this match than Orange Cassidy because I think in terms of him being on AEW, I don't think Zack Sabre Jr. has won an AEW match yet. I know he lost to Danielson
Holy shit! Yeah,
um,
you're right.
at Wrestle Dream. I remember last year was a Fatal 4-Way match for the International Championship. He lost that match. He lost to Claudio the year before.
Yeah,
So
let's get this guy a win, man.
yeah.
And this
So
would
it's
make sense with pushing Cassidy's character further because it's gonna something's gonna happen.
yeah. I feel like he's gonna be on a comeback tour because I'm pretty sure he lost to Trent recently.
Yeah,
Um, so he's been dealing with that with his friends turning on him. He's now gonna be going on a losing streak, which are after his character.
yeah.
So I guess that should be the start of a new version of Orange Cassidy. Not like a gimmick change, but like
No, yeah, like the comeback tour.
yeah,
I think he
exactly.
loses this one though. I'm giving this one to Zach
Yeah, this has got
because
to be Zach's.
I think with this gets the character of Orange Cassidy hitting rock bottom,
Yeah, yeah,
and
and
then
maybe
this is
that'll
where he'll start getting his wins back.
and maybe this got start getting like the fans. I don't want to say the fans have turned on him, but like fans will start cheering him on again as an underdog.
Yeah, because
So
I don't even think it's that they don't support him. I think it was just that he was doing a lot at the time
yeah,
when he had the belt, and then he was holding it for a while. He was on TV all the time. Again,
yeah,
we talk about it all the time. People get burnt out with people. Kind of like
exactly.
how
Yeah, yeah,
what happened with like Seth Rollins. That's why the fans kind of like at the end were like, because I was one of those. Now I'm
Mhm.
like, all right, cool, he's back, awesome.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things as like sometimes you need a break from people. So Cassidy going on this losing streak instead of taking him off TV, like giving him this losing streak, so that it's
Yeah.
like, damn, this guy can't buy a
He,
win. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
damn. So it makes you build sympathy for him.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the word I was
Yeah.
looking for. Yeah.
And then it's
Sympathy
like,
for
all
him.
right, we want Orange Cassidy to win. And then
Yeah.
that's when the fans start getting behind him again, and then slowly and slowly building back up.
Yeah. I'm like,
Because I
yeah.
still think he still needs that win over Trent.
Yeah. I don't think that story's done
Yeah,
yet.
I think that's going. I kind of feel like Trent might cost him this match, but I kind of
Ooh.
want Saber to win clean.
Yeah. That's the
But I
thing,
don't know
though.
if that's gonna happen. It makes more sense for Trent to mess it up for him,
Yeah. That's
to
most likely
make
gonna
that
happen.
storyline even go further. And
Yeah.
then it's
But I
like,
thought.
damn, this guy again can't win.
Yeah. That's gives Trent more heel heat.
Yeah,
But I kind of thought that story would end by now. Um, I
I
don't think
thought
they
so too,
need a rematch.
but I think they want Cassidy to get that big win over him. I don't know
Okay.
where it would be, but
Unless they do like a one-on-one Anarchy in the Arena at All In. I believe they did that last year. Remember that shit? They had like,
yes,
so I guess they want to do like a one-on-one version of that. So that way it's like they have the entire arena to themselves instead of like having to switch cameras every 5 seconds. They'd be like, yo, this person's over there
yeah,
backstage, to make it like less complicated than it has to be.
true, yeah,
Um, So then, like, yeah, I guess they should do that. Like, this that's the last match between them two. Is like, oh, they're doing an all-out, like, all-in Anarchy in the Arena,
yeah.
or they now finally get to do it and complete that story and close that book.
I would,
Um,
I would actually do it. I wouldn't even do it at a pay per view. I would do it at one of these TV specials,
yeah,
and that
that
would
is
main event it. I'd be like, either you do like, maybe you do. Damn, I'm trying to
parking lot
think with
roll.
them. Do something that's like you said, like an Anarchy in the Arena, kind of like empty arena match with them too. Because I know they
Ooh,
always go for the parking lot brawl as like their
yeah,
like end of like storylines and stuff. But I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
Trent has been in a lot of those. You don't need another one.
exactly, yeah.
So it
He's
would
been in a
make
lot.
more sense for him and Cassidy to do something like that.
Yeah, but it's just, I guess, like, it has to be some type of like chaotic match
Yeah,
for them to compete in. Um,
because then he could get that win back, and then it seems like, whoa, he did a lot to get this win.
yeah, yeah.
It
But
it means more.
I guess people would be tired of that too, though, because it's like they've been in so many of those type of matches in AEW.
True.
But if they make
I'm
it like a big deal, it's like, okay,
yeah.
maybe it'll be a match that we weren't expecting to be good, but it is good. Um,
Maybe you have
so
Cassidy on this long losing streak that he's like, if I lose to Trent again, I will not come back
yeah, I'll leave
to
AEW.
AEW. I will leave. And
Yeah,
then you have that match have so many close calls that it's like, oh shit, are they gonna do this? Are they
yeah,
gonna do this? I think that'd be cool. So then when he wins it, it's like, whoa, like cool. I mean, it's kind of predictable because it's like, he's not leaving, but at least it adds
yeah.
more to the match and the story.
Or you could do something to where, like, if Orange Cassidy loses that match, he joins Don Callis and his family.
True, yeah, you could do something like that too.
So that way it's like, oh shit, we don't want to do that. But they haven't really built up that match to be like, okay, it's definitely not joining Don Callis' family. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That sounds a little silly to most fans to be like that. You know what I mean? Because you probably
maybe,
know it
yeah,
now. It's like, it's it's not gonna happen. But
true. I
I don't
mean,
know.
you
But
never know, man. Throw us a curveball. Maybe that's how you get to the big match at the pay per view. You give them another match in the middle, but then that's like, I feel like that's overkill. I feel like they just need one more match and just that's it.
yeah,
I don't know,
probably.
man.
But
But I
Zack Sabre
still, I
Jr.
still
should
have
win this.
Zach. I still have
Yeah,
Zack Saber Jr. winning.
I love OC, but he could take this loss. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
much for him.
good. OC could take so many losses and it won't affect him.
Exactly.
He's already at
Exactly.
that point in AEW that he is that guy that
Yeah.
even if he loses, he's good.
Yeah.
It's like the
That is
Seth
true.
effect. It's like he could lose and he's good.
Exactly. Exactly. He doesn't need to win, especially over
Yeah,
Zack Sabre Jr. He does not need to win this.
exactly.
So I'm gonna go with Zack Sabre Jr.
Same here, bud.
So next match on the card is for
Who?
the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. John Moxley defending his title against Naito. Um, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes,
um,
sir.
what are your thoughts on this match? Do you think Moxley should retain?
I kind of want Naito to win.
Mm, I can go either
Nah,
way
not
for
with
me.
it.
I mean, I'm not saying no. I wouldn't mind him winning. For me, it's like I don't mind who either one who wins this match.
I mean, true, it
Um,
is an IWGP belt.
yeah, and Moxley has been killing it since he won that belt back. So,
Yeah, he has.
um,
This guy, man,
it's too
incredible.
soon to lose it for him. That's why.
That is true.
But
But
also, I don't know
also,
if
Naito did
you.
say, was that what you gonna bring up? If he loses, he's giving up
Yeah,
his spot to Mox. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I
Yeah,
did see that, and that's why I kind of feel like
they
it's
wouldn't
gonna
include
be.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that's why I kind of feel like it's Naito. But also, it's like again, Mox right now, people aren't appreciating Mox.
yeah,
Like Mox is
yeah,
on a world tour right now, killing shit, and people are just mad because he bleeds a lot. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Like
yeah.
this man is on a run of a lifetime. He's kind of doing like, but he's not really that old, so I don't even know if I could really compare it to that.
Like cool.
But he's kind of doing like the Terry Funk, where
Oh,
Terry Funk was just walling out, but he's not really like up there in age like that. But
yeah,
still on one of the best runs I think right now of any wrestler. To be honest, bro has like in the last 5 years, you could just build up a list of the shit that he's done, and you can't really compare anybody to him. The person you could probably compare him to that has done probably the same is his boy Roman. It's the
yeah,
only person in like pro wrestling. You know what I mean? In the States, because I know there's like mad shit going on, but in the States, those are like the
yeah,
two resumes in the last 5 years that held the company down. They put the company on their back whenever
yeah.
they need it.
But the
Those are
rocket
the two
ship.
guys. Yeah, exactly. So like Mox doesn't get appreciated now, but they'll look back at it and be like, damn, like we didn't appreciate it.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because like I see a lot of people now like they'll bash AEW, and in my mind I look at AEW right now as like I look at WCW in the '80s. No one gave a fuck unless you were in the
yeah,
South. You know what I mean? Everybody was like WWE. So like you go back and watch the Steamboat versus Sting, Flair and Sting, and then you're like, fuck, like I wish
yeah.
could watch that live. It's gonna be one of those things with certain matches, like a Moxley or a Osprey. That's like, damn, I should have appreciated them in that time.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, Mox is on the run of his lifetime.
That is true.
I
I would
wouldn't
agree with that.
mind him keeping it, but I think it would
I
be big for Naito to win it.
I think Mox should win. I think Mox should retain the title, because I think it'll be kind of a great addition to the Danielson storyline if he wins the Owen Hart Cup. Because like technically Yuta is still a champion. It'll be cool if like the
True.
Blackpool Combat Club would have two world champions and Wheeler Yuta's championship all together, and all you really need is Claudio to win something to be like, okay, cool. Now everyone here is a champion. This faction can be looked at differently to be like
True. Yeah.
they're running AEW too, but you don't realize it until they all win the titles. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Low key,
And
when are we
that's
getting rid of Yuta from combat?
yeah. I know you've been saying that for years, man.
For
I don't know
years, I
why.
said it again last night watching the 3-on-3 match. I was like, this guy does not belong with this group. Like he just, I don't know.
He doesn't. I don't even know why he still has the title. Like he was out for like 4 to 5 months, and he held the title since he
Fucking
last was seen before then.
Steve Blackman looking ass. Son against Yuta, man. I don't know what it is. He just pisses me off every time I see him come out or he's in the ring. I don't know what it is, but wow, should have been Garcia, man.
I know, right? I know. It should have been Garcia, but
Facts. But I'm not mad if Mox keeps it, and that
me
also
neither.
gives him a reason to go back to Japan for the G1.
Yeah,
And that's a smart move on AEW to send one of their stars over there for the tournament.
and it gives Naito a reason to try to get the title back and go after it. He's in the G1
Yes,
climax, so might as well try to keep that going for him.
exactly. Yeah,
Maybe we'll see the rematch down the line. It'll be like this is the third match or second match that we've seen from them with the title as Mox's
yeah,
champion. So maybe at Wrestle Kingdom that happens.
yeah.
Um,
That's a
we shall see.
possibility. Yeah.
We shall see for that one. But I got Moxley winning this match.
I'm gonna take Naito. I think it's Moxley, but I'm gonna go with Naito.
Okay. Okay. Next match on the card is title for title match. We have Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Stephanie Vaquer, who is defending her New Japan Strong Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Both titles will be on the line. What are your thoughts on this story?
I like it. I also like that she showed up to the show
Yeah.
not too long ago. I think it's Monet. I feel like that
Yeah.
makes the most sense. Stephanie's dope though. But like it just makes sense because like she was over there before she got injured and stuff. It makes sense to get her back into that picture and actually put the belt on her. I don't know. But also the title for title is what is really making me lean over to Mercedes.
Same here. I mean, if it was just for the New Japan Strong or just the TBS, I would have been okay. It can go either way.
Yeah.
But
Title
again,
for title,
yeah,
it's gotta be Monet, right?
yeah, because I don't think they will have her take the title off of Monet right away. Plus,
Nuts if they do.
that would be nuts. The
I
crowd would
doubt
go
it, but
insane.
that'd be crazy.
And plus, like you said, like Monet was supposed to be the first New Japan Strong Women's Champion, but she got injured. So I'm guessing they're doing this now to be like, okay, we'll give you the title that you were supposed to win.
Yeah.
And then you say you won it. Um,
Yeah, I'm sure they're like, yo, Stephanie, like, you'll get it down the line. Like,
yeah,
she'll probably lose it back to her.
and that gives her a reason, Monet, to compete on New Japan Strong. You know what I mean? She would have to go over there.
Yup.
So we'll see more of Monet outside of AEW when she wins this title.
Definitely.
Which is a good thing. 'Cause I would want to see that too. Maybe she'll go up against a couple of Stardom people that we don't know of.
Yep.
New Japan Strong people that we don't know of. To be
And
like, to make
kind of
headlines.
opening our eyes to them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't follow New Japan Strong like that. I follow, like, when events happen, belts change.
Yeah.
I see that, but, like, haven't sat down and watched a New Japan
Yeah.
Strong show in a while.
Me neither.
Yeah. I think one time it was, like, free on Fight, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. And then I never, like, got back into it. Because they just do it randomly. So it was like, oh, yeah, New Japan Strong has a show tonight. But, like, say who? The fuck? Like,
yeah.
So I haven't really been on it, but at least now, like, that'd be cool because then it could have Monet on AEW, but also New Japan Strong, bringing those girls over, having matches with them to expose them, and not expose them in a bad way, but expose them in AEW to the fans, and actually so that we could see and be like, wow, there's some actually, which there are dope women in New Japan Strong.
Yeah, I would 100% agree. I mean, I know Stardom's wrestlers. I mean, the one that Rossi's running.
Yeah.
I know they're kind of doing a WWE partnership right now, so I don't know if she would go over there. Maybe someone from Marigold would go.
Maybe. I think it would be smart for them to be like, yeah, let's work with both.
Yeah.
Now, will the other company be like, will they do the Vince that's like, hey, if you let them run MSG, I'll never run MSG again. That's different. I don't think Triple H would be like that. But I don't know. It would be cool for a company to be actually able to work with both companies. You don't have to put the wrestlers against each other, but at least work with both. That's like, you're getting your people more exposure.
Yeah.
Working with both companies, wouldn't you want that?
Yeah. Exactly.
So
I mean, it doesn't have to be the same show either. It could just be like one. Io Sky is going to be there next month, but it's like maybe the next big event that they do after that, they could have Monet appear.
Or even a couple months. Like, like it doesn't have to be like right after the other, but it'll still be cool for them to be open to working with every company and being like, yeah, why not?
exactly, exactly. But it's too soon to give Monet a loss
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
Monet. It's like it's
And
gonna be a
this
good
is
match though, but
yeah.
it's definitely Monet.
I'm gonna be glad that Vakor is getting exposure for this feud.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen her compete. I know she's competing on Saturday at Collision before
I did
Forbidden
see that
Door.
too. Yeah,
So we get to see a lot from her in the states. You know, she's been killing in CMLL. Um, I know she's like their women's champion as well, and she's held it for like over a year or something. So she's killing it.
yeah. Whoa, over a year she's held
I
it.
think,
Wow,
or think close to a year. I don't remember the
that's sick.
exact, but it's around
Even
a year.
that, even
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. So she's
Listen,
killing it
holding
over
a
there.
belt more than 5 months, a company really got to be behind you. More than
Yeah,
6 months, a company got to really be behind you.
I'm hoping down the line AEW signs her too. You know what
That
I mean?
I mean, it would make sense
Yeah,
having her on this card, kind of getting her exposure, kind of testing her out. It makes sense.
her and Mina, I want to see signed to AEW because both of them have been
Ooh,
killing
yeah.
it during this feud, their feuds. But we'll talk about that. I think that's the next.
Is that next? We both got Monet. It's
I
not
think yeah, we both got
title for
Monet.
title. It's Monet.
Yeah, that has to be Monet. But the next match,
Ha
yes,
ha
it is for
ha.
the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Tony Storm facing Mina. Can't even say her last name in a one-on-one match for the. It was just for the AEW Women's Championship. Um, I don't know if you can see the graphic well enough. Mariah May is
Is in
featured.
both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she's kind of been in the middle of the storyline. That's how they're presenting it.
yeah.
Question: do you think that Mariah May will cost one of these two the match?
I do think she's gonna play a part in it. I think it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be intentional or by mistake, giving the
Yeah.
advantage to one of them by mistake. You know what I mean? Like doing something
Yeah, yeah.
that I I could see her more turning on Tony.
Yeah, that's what I
She's
was
been
gonna
with
say
Tony
though.
for a minute,
She has. She has. I
but
think
I don't see Tony losing the belt right now.
I don't think in my opinion, I don't think like if Mariah May were to turn on Sunday during this match, I don't think it would happen during the match. I
Happen
think
after.
yeah, I think Tony Storm retains it. That's when Mariah May turns. Because I personally think it'd be cool if Mariah May eventually won the
The
Owen Hart
title.
Cup. Owen Hart Cup
Oh
to face at
yeah, I
Wembley.
forgot about that. Yeah,
So I think that'll be smart to do that. Maybe I mean I think it'd be cooler if like she doesn't turn on Sunday. Maybe she'll turn on her down the line
like
because like
slowly as the tournament keeps going on.
exactly. So that way Tony Storm isn't expecting it to happen so soon. You know what I mean? But I do think that'd be a great way to do it. I don't think they'll face one on one if they're on the same side if they're just friendly, to each
Yeah,
other. Mariah May has to turn on Tony Storm to make her the ultimate heel. But I don't know. But again, it's in Wembley, so I don't know if people would want to cheer for her.
exactly. Yeah,
So
that's what makes the situation a little weird. But I got
yeah,
Tony though. I got Tony.
me too.
Mina's
I love
dope though.
Mina. Mina's
She's
awesome.
dope.
Yeah, I don't know what her status is with the. I don't know if they do contracts to startup, but if she's available to be signed, sign her. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm excited about this match.
me too. Because this Mina's also someone that I've never heard of. All I know is that she's teamed with Mariah May in
Yeah,
Stardom. That's all I really
I
know.
I have no knowledge. I've just seen
Me
like a
neither.
couple clips here and there,
Yeah,
and that's
and
why I think I'm even more excited because there's so much hype that people are like, "Yo, I love me to."
yeah,
That I'm like, "Oh
yeah.
shit! Like, what's gonna happen Sunday?"
They AEW gave me a reason to get behind Mina to be like, this is
Yes.
awesome. So, and I'm glad they're able to do this because I
Yeah, they
know
did a
they
really good
did.
job with her.
Yeah, yeah. So, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see an all league graphic afterwards. Um, I hope so. I mean, I really do want to see
Yeah,
her get signed, but again,
that would be sick.
I don't know what her status is with Stardom.
Or maybe this is
Um,
even another thing that's like, yo, when your contract's done, I want to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
maybe the higher ups tell her like, yo, you let us know when your contract's done. We want to talk to you.
maybe they'll do something on Wednesday on Dynamite to where like they show like a an exclusive video from backstage at Forbidden Door to be like, yeah, we signed Mina, but we
That'd
don't
be
know about
sick.
it. We don't know about it till Wednesday.
Till
So it's like,
Wednesday, yeah.
yeah, so it'd be sick to do. Um, Yeah, but I think
especially if she
she
puts on a
deserves it.
banger. What?
Exactly. This will be a
Yeah,
banger of a match.
yeah.
This is going to be one of the matches on the card that the match will tell a lot of it will tell a story. It's
Yeah.
not just going to be something where it's like, oh, it's just a good match, but
It's not
it's a
a
good
MJF a match to have a match. It's actually
exactly.
a
This is
story
a
behind it. Yeah.
yeah, something will happen, whether it's a Mariah May distraction, a heel
I
turn,
wonder
or
how they're gonna do this one. Yeah,
me too,
I'm hype about this match.
me too, me too. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but something I know that something is gonna happen for this
Yeah.
match to be like, oh shit, this is happening now. Um, but I don't know how they would book Mariah May though. Again, she's a baby
I
face.
feel like she would have to be a babyface.
Yeah,
Cause Tony's
maybe
kind of a heel, but she's not like a over the top
baby.
heel though.
Yeah, it's like I think I don't know if this is gonna happen on Sunday, but like I think the best way to have Mariah May be a babyface is if like there's a segment or something happens to where like Mariah May or sorry Tony Storm is like trying not to have Mariah May leave her in the ring, but then like she's like forcing her to stay, but then Mariah May is like she's had enough, and then she just snaps,
I think what
and
you
then
could do, you don't even have to have a turn. You could have it more of just Mariah May realizing who Tony Storm is. Like maybe
okay,
she gets to the finals of the cup, right?
yeah,
And Tony's trying her best to have whoever she's going against win. Maybe even tries to interfere, and Mariah May sees it and like,
ooh,
I thought you were my friend, and then ends up winning. And
yeah,
then that's where we get like the I thought you were my friend, and you just wanted to keep me underneath you. You didn't want me to succeed, and then you have that
yeah,
big match of Mariah May Tony.
yeah,
Because you don't really get like a big heel turn. It's more of just like a jealousy angle. It's not really like,
yeah,
oh, Tony Storm hates her. It's more like she knew her potential, and that's why she kept her with her so that she wouldn't be a threat.
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be good.
I think that's a
Yeah,
yeah. I think that's a cool way to do it because then you don't turn Tony super heel, but then you
yeah.
still feel bad for Mariah May because it's like, damn, like she just kept you under her.
Or
She didn't
maybe
even let you
like
fly.
maybe after the first round they could just be like, because I don't know who she faces. I think she faces like Deonna Purrazzo in her match. I think it's Deonna versus Serena Deeb. But
Okay,
so it'll be like they could definitely do something to where like she's the underdog of that match without Tony being there, and
true.
it's like
Yeah,
she beats Surya cleanly with no help from Tony. She it looks like she's gonna lose to Deonna Purrazzo, but then she ends up beating Deonna Purrazzo by herself, and then that kind of rolls the ball a little bit for her. Like, oh shit, she can actually win this,
yeah,
and the fans are behind her. And then again, what you said, maybe that's what happened in the finals. Is like maybe Tony Storm doesn't want her to win it, but then Mariah May is like, nah, I want to win this. I don't know why you're making me lose. I want to win this. I want to go to Wembley,
yeah,
and I want to face you with the title. And that's when like they plant this, that's the seeds that are planting. Like, oh shit, they're gonna actually make her turn babyface. Um, and then
I'm
she
yo,
wins it,
that'd be
and
sick.
then
Yeah,
yeah. So
I'm down with that, man. Mariah Tony for the belt. That's cool.
yeah, that would be amazing. That'd be a great story. It's a year in the
Definitely.
making. So it's great to see her like that in the
Damn, yeah, a
position.
year in the making. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think it was like right after All In where she debuted or something.
Damn, that's
So
crazy. That
yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, this is probably like the perfect time to do that with her.
it
And I feel
is.
like
It'll
that's
build
where
her
they're
up.
heading with it.
Yeah, down the line, they're definitely gonna have that
The
heel turn
Tony
happen
versus
anyway.
Mariah is just like, how are
Yeah,
they gonna get to it?
exactly, and exactly that they built up a star. She's young. She's in her mid-20s. So
Yeah.
both of them are in their
I
mid-20s.
mean, when
Tony
she got
Storm is still young.
signed, it was like a big. It was a big. Remember when she signed? But
Yeah,
then
it
like
was.
she went under Tony. She didn't really like do any big single stuff.
Yeah,
So this is the time.
yeah, exactly. That was a great way to bring her into the company.
Yeah, it was a way
And
to introduce her and give her like a character. I was like, oh, like
yeah,
she's lovable, but like she could get taken advantage of, as you can see.
exactly, exactly. But
And
yeah,
maybe
I got
Mina opens her eyes.
yeah. It's all because of Mina. I mean, that's a way to bring her into the company too. Like
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, great feud,
yeah,
great story. These I got Tony winning this. I don't
yeah. I
see
got Tony
Mina
too.
beating but yeah, Tony's definitely winning this for
Yeah, that's a fact.
her. But this is definitely going to be a banger match regardless. But yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Damn, I'm
yeah,
excited for this card. I'm so
me
happy
too.
we're going.
I know,
I'm
right?
so happy we're
I'm so
going.
happy we're going.
We got a real good card.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're up to the last match of the card. Yep. Uh,
Okay.
it seems to be this is the main event that they're going
Wait,
with.
I feel like there was a match between this.
I
Or
don't know
no?
what other match.
The Learning Tree, aren't they fighting? I
Oh
mean, I
shit! I
don't.
forgot about that.
It's.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the bathroom break.
yeah, that's
If
the
there's
bathroom.
one,
Yeah,
that's the
that's it.
bathroom break, and that's our prediction. Now on to the
Yeah.
main event.
Now, yeah, exactly. Uh, and by the way, I know I don't want to. I know this is the main event. But speaking of the learning tree, though, real quick, love the character now. Hate the
See,
fucking
yeah,
story. Hate the
yeah.
fucking story. Great character though, but it's just. I think why I hated it was because of the story that he's in.
Hmm.
It was Jericho, the Learning Tree against Private Party, and then it was Samoa Joe Hook against and Shibata against the other three guys.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden they just brought this back together. I'm like, how? The week of we're
yeah.
gonna bring this back. I was like, nah, not for me. But anyways, the main event seems to be this is the main event. Swerve Strickland will defend
Yes,
his
sir.
AEW World Championship against the AEW International Champion Will Ospreay. Um, this I don't know, man.
It's got to be Swerve.
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah.
It's got to be
Um,
Swerve. Is this where MJF turns heel?
this
Is
is
this where
what
we got heel MJF helping
this is.
Swerve?
This is why I would. That's why I said I don't know because I don't know how he's gonna win. I don't see him be pinning Osprey cleanly. Something's happening at the end to cost Osprey the match. You know,
The
because
devil
again, like
is.
I love Swerve. I do think Swerve deserves to pin
Yeah,
cleanly, but I
I
also
think
don't
he
see
should.
Osprey
He needs to
losing
stay
like that.
champion. He needs to stay
Yeah,
champion. Swerve.
yeah.
I
Because this is
I would
when they announced
actually give him the clean win.
really.
I would give him the clean win with a bunch of false finishes with both of them.
That's
And it
yeah,
makes it even. That's not like he beats him like, oh, Swerve beat the shit out of Osprey. It's
yeah,
like, yo, you went through the skin of your teeth, bud.
yeah,
What I would do with them was a draw, but this card is too long to have
yeah.
them go an
This
hour draw. That's
that
crazy.
that'll end at like 1 in the morning if they
Yeah.
do that.
If it was a shorter card, I would say that just to get them out of this situation
Yeah.
without having to have somebody pin. But that's we talked about this. Osprey getting his first loss
Yeah.
and to the champion makes sense. To the
I
world champion, it's not. I'm not mad at it.
yeah. I mean, it's like I didn't expect this match to happen so soon. So when
Yeah,
he Osprey won, I was like, "Whoa, they're doing this right now!" Like they must. I'm assuming they must have plans
they
for
have
after this
something
to be
planned.
like, yeah. So they're probably like, let's get this match out of the way. I'm sure Tanahashi was like, we don't have a big name to put against Swerve.
Yeah,
Osprey was our guy at one point. Let's just put him against him. You know,
yeah. Because then
which is
if
cool.
they would have done champion versus champion, it makes no sense. Because Mox is the AEW guy.
Yeah, but like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining because I'm glad we're seeing this match. Like, we're
Yeah,
going to see this match in person.
you
But
just wish it
like,
was down the line more.
that would have made more sense if that happened
Yeah,
down the line.
I think it will happen down the line as well again.
Yeah,
But
but
shit, I'm excited for this match.
me too. I'm excited, but like, we got to see what happens. This is the match where
Nervous,
it's like, yeah,
nervous with what the outcome. Not even the outcome, but like how they're gonna do it.
yeah, because like I don't know how I'll react. Cause I'll be happy if Osprey won it. But I wouldn't be happy because Swerve lost it. But then if
Yeah,
Swerve won, if he wins cleanly, I don't know how
but that's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
feel
Like
about
if
Osprey.
Swerve wins, I'm not mad. If
Yeah.
Osprey wins, I'm cool with it. But I'm like, damn, Swerve should have had a longer reign.
Mm-hmm.
But if
So it's like,
Swerve wins, I'm like, cool. Like, Osprey
yeah,
lost to the champion. It makes sense. He didn't lose to just a regular guy on Dynamite. It's not like he lost to a Dante Martin on Rampage. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
lost to Swerve, the champion of the company, the face of the company, in the main event of Forbidden Door.
yeah.
It's not
That
that bad.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So even if they do the whole just a clean match, no one interferes, nothing, and Swerve wins, wouldn't be mad at it. But I feel like there's something that they have to tie either with Swerve or Osprey. I feel
I'm
like
sh-
more on the Osprey side.
I'm sure if Osprey loses this match, right? I'm sure like one, I'm sure that like he'll get like many matches from here to Wembley that will get him back on the winning column.
Yeah,
And two, I think if they do that, then I'm pretty sure people will forget about this loss and forget. I don't want to say forget that this match even happened, but I don't think it would matter to a lot of people to be like, okay, I'm not too mad that he lost. Again, Wembley's coming up. He's from the UK.
yeah.
Um,
That's what
it
I'm saying.
makes
If you
sense to give him the
lose
win there.
before that and that's your first loss, that's fine.
Yeah, I think it would have
It's
been way worse if he lost at Wembley
yeah,
than at Long Island. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
So I think they realized that. I think Tony Khan realized that. I was like, okay, maybe it's if him losing at Wembley would be a terrible idea. They get a lot of backlash from that. Let's just do it now,
yeah,
Forbidden Door, where it'll kind of make sense.
yeah. Because
To lose
like
it.
I said, losing to a champion, that's nothing to like be mad about. It is the world champion, even
Yeah,
though he is one of the greatest on earth. Can't win them all, bud.
yeah,
And
yeah.
like to lose to a champion makes sense. Then just like I said, losing to a regular,
Ass dude.
yeah, just a regular wrestler that really like a Dante Martin. Not shitting on Dante, but like
Yeah,
he's not in a big storyline. He hasn't won a title. You know what I mean? So losing to like Dante's like, ooh, you gonna give him that first loss? Swerve is like, oh shit, the world champion beat him. Okay,
yeah,
makes sense. Or like even Okada beat him. Oh, okay, not the
yeah,
world
yeah.
champion, but it's Okada. Like it's one of
Exactly.
those
Yeah.
situations. But I feel like something's gonna tie in with Osprey. Just don't know what.
I wouldn't be mad if it was MJF.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I mean?
I would love to see like a clean match with the two champions of the company and have like a good finish. But I feel like
Yeah,
that's not the case here because you could do that, but you need to build for the summer
yeah. I
of what's
mean,
gonna happen. So it makes sense for MJF, but also I'm gonna say spoiler, but also I don't even know what happened. But I saw a clip that something happened on the stage yesterday after the recording with Swerve and Fletcher was there, so I'm guessing it's the Callis family. I just don't know what happened.
like
I just
what
saw the
they
clip
stare down,
online.
like a stare down between them two, or
No, like they were both on stage with like a group of people because I saw the clip because West Side Gun got tagged in it. West Side Gun was on the stage, and then I don't know what the storyline is. I don't know what happens, but I know they have like a face off with the Callis family and Swerve. So
okay.
that's why I kind of think I don't know what's gonna happen.
You think
Will it be
Swerve?
Osprey kind of like pushing the Callis family away, getting distracted, and then losing to Swerve cleanly?
Yeah,
Or maybe he's like, yo, I don't fuck with y'all, stay back here, and they cost him the match.
maybe Don Callis tries to help, but then like he accidentally costs Osprey the
Yeah,
match,
that could also happen. Yeah.
and then that causes tension between Osprey and Don Callis. That's the reason for Osprey leaving Don Callis family.
That
Maybe
would,
Fletcher, maybe
yeah.
Fletcher goes with him. Like I'm done. I'm going back to the United
Yeah.
Empire. Then Mark Davis comes back. The trio reunites. Then they'll go on a huge long ass fucking run to the three.
Yeah.
Which is a
I
much
don't know though, but
deserving run.
that was the clip I saw.
I
And I was
think I
like,
saw that too.
yeah, I just
That
don't
sounds
know
familiar.
what it was for. I just know what happened after the Dynamite yesterday. And then I just saw Westside was on it. I was like, oh shit, he's with Swerve. I was like, Fletcher, what's Fletcher doing on the stage? And then I
He
put
was
it
with
together. I
Swerve?
was like, oh shit, like the Callis family.
Okay, we don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
we should
because
see on
that's
Collision
my
and Rampage.
assumption. I was like, I don't know why Fletcher was up there in front of Swerve, but my only guess could be the Callis family.
He's defending Osprey. I think
Osprey.
that's the story too. Is like he's not defending Don Callis. He's defending Will Osprey,
Yeah.
and then like that's what kind of like drives Osprey and Fletcher out of the family to be like,
True.
nah, you try to cost me the belts. I want to go back with Osprey. We had a thing in Japan. That's what got us here. Was us
Yeah.
two together. And then who knows?
Now, the big question is, though, Nick, who do you have winning?
Gonna go with Swerve, man. I'm. It
Oh,
has to be
Swerve, baby. I swerve when I drive.
Exactly. I don't. It's way too soon to even think about having Swerve lose a title. Um, this is a strong challenger, yes. And I hope the challenges keep on coming for Swerve and have him go up against big names and give him big wins. If MJF's the next guy, awesome. It'll also be a type of match to where like we don't know who's gonna win, which is I guess a good thing because you want to keep it like you want to watch the match instead of being like, oh, Swerve is gonna win.
We know
Obviously,
who's winning. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I know we're saying that now. I know we're both saying Swerve that he has to win because it's still too soon. But they keep on building on that.
I don't think he has to win, but I think it's just a good idea to keep it on him because he just won it. And also, I think Ospreay's too brand new to win it, to win the world title. You know what I mean? Like, it's not only on Swerve, but on Ospreay. He has
a valid case, though. He has a valid case to go up against him and win it.
Oh, no, most definitely. I just... To sign Ospreay, and he's already been here for a little bit, and he's already about to have the top 2 belts on his shoulders. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, I get it. He's a big name. You gave him a title already. And that, I thought, was pretty quick. If you put another one on him, that's questionable. Because I love Ospreay, but right now, Swerve, they're both hot.
Yeah.
I don't think you kill Swerve's momentum with an Ospreay win. I don't think you do that, because that's going to hurt Swerve bad.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't hurt Ospreay to lose. It's going to hurt Swerve to lose.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I think Swerve's the right choice.
Yeah.
Again, how you do it, that's another question.
It's going to be a banger of a match, too, which I'm looking forward to.
Oh, man.
It's definitely going to be like a 40-plus minute match. And...
Oh, man. I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
I got Swerve, though. Yeah, I got Swerve, too.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go
Shout out Ospreay, though. But
I know. Shout out Ospreay.
Swerve is killing it right now. And I feel like Swerve's holding it until the end of the summer.
At least still all in.
Yeah. I think either all in or all out. One of those, that's where he'll drop it.
Probably.
And he'll still be in the picture, though. But that's where he'll drop it and help whoever takes it off of him.
Yeah. I agree.
Because who knows? We could be getting... We could get Garcia jumping the line.
Ooh.
We could get Ospreay and MJF too distracted with each other that we get Swerve and Garcia down the line. That'd be cool.
That'd be sick. Sick.
All out.
Yeah,
Swerve Garcia, that's cool. Ooh. I think that's dope. And then that helps Swerve put over a new guy.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I think this whole story now with MJF is putting over Garcia.
Yeah.
It's like, that's already won. If they face, he's facing Ospreay next week.
And just having a good match with Ospreay is gonna get him the the green light from Ospreay, like the like the pat on the back, like, yo, this is the guy right here.
After the match, they have a handshake. It's like, you're it. You're the guy. So, but they're setting up a lot of stories with this one feud, and I'm loving it. Like I said before, when we were talking about the MJF match, we don't know what's happening, and we're gonna find out on Sunday.
Yeah, this was wide open. Like, I feel like it's obvious for Swerve, but I think it's wide open. Like, if you ask anybody else, anybody's gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
because I'm also like, I don't know. I just want Swerve to win.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Man.
But we shall see. We're gonna be there, so we're gonna find out.
See facts.
I'm excited. So that's all the matches on the card. After discussing it, what are your thoughts heading into it now?
Even more hype. How about that? Even more hype. And at least now I know the bathroom break with the
the joke.
Shout out them. At least I found that
reminded me. Yeah, you reminded me. I was like,
because I was like, whoa, hold up. I feel like there was a match in between.
Yeah.
See, so we found the bathroom break doing the predictions. Nice.
There we go. But yeah, we could wrap it up there. Those were our predictions for this Sunday's AEW New Japan Pro Wrestling's Forbidden Door and CMLL technically pay-per-view for this Sunday, the 30th, I believe. Again, I am Nick, your host. With me, as always, my co-host Joel, and we will see you guys the next episode.
Catch ya.